Today's topic is how to 3 to 10 times your consulting and professional coaching business without doing more. I'm super excited you are here. My name is Carden. I'm a top business growth strategist. I work with coaches, consultants, marketing agency owners, mostly in the B2B and professional space. And I help you really elevate your business and get paid premium fees to build a lucrative and impactful $500,000 to $1 million or even beyond business. But I help you do it in the most simplified, streamlined way. So today I want to talk to you about how you can 3 to 10 times your business. In fact, a lot of you could probably do this in the next 12 months or less. I have an upcoming workshop where I'm going to dive deeper into what I talk about today. If you want to apply to come to that workshop, go to expertinyouworkshop.com. It is a free 3-hour virtual workshop. However, there is an application process because we want to make sure that what we are doing in the room is relevant to you and where you are in your business. So go apply for that workshop. And I'm super excited you are here today. So if you're joining me, say hi. And if you would like to 3 to 10 times your business, I want you to drop that in the comments 3 to 10 times. So I know who's here and I know who's what you do, and I love to connect with people. Also, if you're watching the replay back, make sure you put #replay. I love to thank you for being here and connect with you as well. Okay, so let's dive in. How can you 3 to 10 times your consulting and professional coaching business without doing more? Well, the very first step, and I want you to know that I'm walking you through my Expert in You method where I help clients do this over and over again. And the first step is you have to redesign your revenue model, redesign how you are selling your services. How are they packaged? How are they priced? How are you taking payments? All of those are pieces to redesigning your revenue model. When you have this strong foundation where you're making the most money that you can for each client that you're bringing in, and you're really leveraging your time, then your business can grow exponentially. One of the things I love to do is help people take what they are selling for their highest offer and move that to their lowest offer and then give them more premium services. There's a lot of ways to do this, but if you can triple what you are charging per client and you can get paid that, or 5 times it or 10 times it, I've even been able to help some people 20 times what they're getting paid. If you can do that, you already know your business can grow, right? So the first thing you want to do is bring in premium clients for the biggest thing that you can sell. And a lot of people don't think this way. So I want you to think about moving into the top 10, 20, or 30% of your market. Now, if you're in a market where it doesn't have a lot of money, which there's money in every market, but maybe the money is smaller, or maybe the top of the market is still not at the level that you would like, then you may have to switch markets. But often we can just level up the market that you're already working in, move you into the top 10, 20, 30% of the clients that you're working with so that you're getting paid the most money that you can for the same work, for the same amount of time. Over and over again, my clients, when they do this, it's life-changing for them. They're not doing anything more. They're not working any harder, but they're bringing clients in for 3 to 10 times more. That can make a significant leap. So I want you to think about right now, what are you making a month? And if you could triple that number, okay, maybe you're making 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000, it doesn't make any difference. What are you making a month? If you could 3 times that number minimum, do you like that new number? Type in the chat, yes, love it. If you like that new number, because that's what we're talking about today. All right. So the first thing is you want to redesign your revenue model so you're getting the best clients at the highest fees. And also, how you're taking your payments will determine whether or not you are making enough money to keep growing your business or whether you are going to max out on time. So, there's only really 2 reasons why businesses don't grow: it's typically money or it's time. When you fix the money problem, you can fix the time problem. So, I hope this makes sense. All right. So the second piece of being able to 3 to 10 times is, hi, Jane. Good to see you. Is you have to revamp your marketing. If you're going to work in the top 10, 20, 30% of the market and you're going to get the best clients and you're going to quit playing with the other 70% of the market that everyone is out there fighting for, then you've got to revamp your marketing. You've got to level everything up. And this is everything from your brand to the message that you're putting out there, the content you're putting out there, even your target audience. I already spoke on that. And you have to reposition yourself in the market so that you are in a category of one, you eliminate your competition, and you are the go to in demand expert for what it is you do. So I want you to know that everything I'm talking about needs to be done in sequence. When people try to do marketing and they don't have the right business model in place to make the money that they want, they won't get their business to where they want it to go. And so you've got to do these things in order. First, what are you going to sell? How are you going to price that? How are you taking payments? Are you keeping your clients? All of those things are pieces of having a revenue model that can get you 3 to 10 times growth. Then you want to revamp your marketing again. So you're working with the best clients. Now, I want to say you have to be good at what you do. Okay. This isn't for you if you don't have skills or knowledge or expertise, or you don't have anything going on that can really move you into the top percentage of the market. You have to be good at what you do, right? But most people are, and they just don't know how to put the pieces together. Okay. So revamp your marketing. You want to level everything up. And you also have to change your message. You have to change a lot of times your branding, but it's not just branding, it's all of the other things in the positioning. You have to be seen as credible and as an authority. Your content has to be relevant and dialed in for those new premium clients that you're going for. You have to really understand what they want and what they will buy and how much they will buy. All of those things are part of revamping your marketing. So if you're bringing in the wrong clients, if you're not getting clients that will pay you what you want, you've got a marketing problem. You've got to fix the marketing problem. So now you can start generating leads that are high quality. And then that brings me to the next thing is, if you're going to generate high quality leads like clockwork so that you can keep your pipeline full, you never have to worry about where your next client is coming from, you need a great marketing system. And most people don't have this. They're out there just trying multiple things. I see this on LinkedIn all the time. They're out there, they're on LinkedIn, they're doing this, they're doing that. But there's no strategy and there's no system behind that strategy so that they always know where their next client is going to come from. So if you don't have a strong positioning in the market for the new clients, for the higher level clients that you want to bring into your world and get visible to them, then you can't sell these premium services, right? So this has to be the next piece. But then once you get those clients coming in, now you want to create a great system so that you don't have to worry anymore about where you're going to get clients. Often I see people starting back over all the time because of the way they've packaged their services. They're doing one and done projects, they're doing one and done jobs. Maybe they're, as a consultant, maybe they're going in, they're an extra pair of hands. This is, first of all, that is not a business, okay? And you're putting yourself really in the employee commodity category where people are only going to pay you so much, but you also don't want to be starting back over in your business all the time. So this is where that revenue model comes in, but then also targeting the right people that will pay you those bigger fees, knowing how to keep them on, and then knowing how to get them whenever you want. A marketing system is something that you can ramp up if you want more, and it's something you can dial back if you want less. And if you don't have this, then again, you're always susceptible and you're always at risk for not having your business move forward or grow. Okay. So if you like this, do you have a marketing system? First of all, type yes or no marketing. And if you feel like you're positioned in the market to be the in demand expert, bringing in the best clients, being able to charge the most amount of money that you can, then I want to encourage you to even go higher on your fees and on what you are selling. Okay. All right. The third piece of being able to do this, being able to 3 to 10 times your business without doing more, is you've got to restructure your sales system. So many people are burning up tremendous amounts of time in their sales process. They're not, number one, they're not bringing in high quality prospects and leads with their marketing. So that's got to be fixed first. But then you only want to be spending your time with people that are really ready to invest in your services. They already know what you're all about because you've had great marketing and they've been able to check you out and see what you're all about. And now you can easily close them because they're already influenced to buy. But let's just say they come to you and they're a cold lead and they're a cold prospect. You still want to have a qualifying process in place where you're vetting people so that you're only again in front of and spending your time with people who are really ready for what it is you do. And they have the financial means to invest in what you do. And so many people don't have a great sales process. A lot of times I see people trying to close the sale with proposals. That's a really bad idea. You do not want to close sales with proposals. Proposals should be more agreements and they should be written if you to get the signature. That's it. It's like the contract and the agreement. Get away from doing proposals. Number one, they are typically, if you're emailing them, they'll go into the black hole of email and then you're going to have fun chasing clients. You want to qualify buyers so that you're in front of the right people. And then you want to co-create the solution that's going to work for them. And then you can get their signature. So just this piece can get you back more time, but it can also make you more money. A lot of people are losing a lot of money in their sales process. They're not good at closing sales, or they're getting the wrong clients, or they're trying to convince clients. None of those things work. They don't work in the marketplace today. Your sales conversation should be a simple conversation with the right people that are eager and ready to buy into your services. They just need to know what that looks like to work with you and what the investment would be to work with you. When you streamline your business in this way, you will really leverage your time, but you'll also make a lot more money. All right. And then finally, when you get these three things working like a well oiled machine, you can't do everything yourself. If you want to rev up your revenue, which is step number 4, rev up your revenue, that let's grow this thing. We've got all the pieces in place. Now let's grow this thing. Let's put it on steroids without breaking your business. You can't break your business along the way. I see a lot of people make that mistake. They're not ready for the growth. And this means you've got to have the right systems in place. You can add new revenue streams that are passive. So I have a lot of revenue streams in my business where I'm partnered with people and we share revenue, but I don't do the work. So these are all ways that you can add more money to your business without doing the work. So even just thinking about what else do your clients need? What else will they need from you? Maybe it's not something that you actually do, but you could partner with someone so that you could still provide those things to your clients so they don't have to go out looking for the next thing that they need. You can provide it and then you share the revenue with someone else that can implement it or can come in and help them get it going. The other thing is you have to be able to step out of doing everything, and you're going to have to build at least a small team. Now, the streamlined and easy way that I am sharing with you to build this, simplified, I shouldn't say easy, nothing's easy, right? But the simplified and streamlined way that I'm showing you how to 3 to 10 times your business, it's all about really having a small team. This is about having the highest profits that you can have in your business, making the most money that you can make, but having also time and freedom in your life and having a business that you love and a bank account that you love and a life that you love. That's the best business. So if you want to rev up your revenue, you have to realize you can't do it all. And so you've got to bring in some help. You've got to let go of some things. I always say if you're working 10 to 12 hours a week, in your business doing the thing, you're losing money. You're already missing out on money. And so all of these things have to be fixed. And so what I want to encourage you to do is, with the things that I've talked about, identify where your gap is. Is it in your packaging, your pricing, what you're selling? It would be very difficult to 3 to 10 times your growth without being exhausted or working like a dog. That's got to be fixed first. So is that something that needs to be streamlined and dialed in? So redesign your revenue model, your business model, so that you can make those bigger, faster financial leaps and get those clients for 3 to 10 times more money than what you're currently being paid. When you do this, again, this one strategy alone can help you exponentially grow your business. And I help people do it all the time. When you're good at what you do, most people can't even see all the brilliance and value and everything that they can bring to the market. And they don't know how to package that. They don't know how to put the pieces together so that they can charge those really, really premium fees and work in the top 10, 20, or 30% of the market. So you've got to do that first. So is this a gap for you? Is this something that you need to fix? Maybe you don't even have one core offer that you're out there selling that's at a premium price. Maybe you're trying to sell multiple things a lot and you're having to market yourself multiple ways. Maybe you're getting little bitty projects and little bitty jobs and clients for little bits of money. That's not how you can grow your business. That's going to keep you exhausted. It's going to keep you overworked and it's going to keep you underpaid. So, first, redesign your revenue model if this is a gap for you. The second thing is your marketing a gap? Are you positioned in a category of one in the market? Do you look like the Lamborghini or do you look like the cheap used car? You've got to make sure your marketing is leveled up and you're positioned as the credible expert. I love when people get on calls with me because they've already been able to see what I do, how I help, and how good I am at doing this. And they're almost sold when they get on a call with me. So that's what you want to. You want to pull in the right people who will pay your premium prices, and you want to be able to influence them to buy through everything that you're doing and everything that they're seeing. So level up that marketing. But then once you get that marketing revamped, your message is on point, your brand is on point, your positioning is on point. You look like the credible expert and the authority and the no-brainer person that can help your clients. If you look like that person, now it's time to put a marketing system in place so you can scale your business, so you can grow it. You can't just be out there looking for one client at a time. That isn't going to grow your business substantially. And you're always going to be stuck in the time for money in most cases. So you need a marketing system that can bring you clients like clockwork. All right. That's what you want. When you get that in place, do you need a simplified, restructured sales system? Are you talking to people who are not ready for you? Are you talking to people who don't have financial means to invest in your services? You need to be able to qualify people before you ever spend your time with them. If you're not doing this, you're going to burn up time and you won't close as many sales. So, are you leaking money in your sales process? And then finally, you want to be able to ramp that up as well so that when you get more calls coming in, now you might want to build a small sales team or you might want to add sales help to your business. So, all of these things are ways that to grow without you doing more. But if you don't have, again, the right pieces in place, you're not ready for this growth. You're just not ready for it. And then finally, how can you rev up that revenue? Adding partnerships, adding systems, adding a small team. Automation can be a huge, great strategy to leverage your time and make more money. So there's so many ways, but what are the gaps for you? What are the gaps? Identify where you are stuck. It might be more than one. A lot of times it's more than one gap when I'm working with my clients, when they come to me. It's like, okay, we've actually got to work on every one of these things. But when you do this, when you get these pieces in place, guess what? Growth is about numbers. That's it. It's about numbers, but you've got to get the fundamental pieces in place and working. And then you can put the thing on steroids and you can ramp up your business. And this is how you can grow to those much higher levels, multiple six and even multiple seven figures. So If this resonated with you, if you're in a place where you're ready to grow, you already know what you're good at, you've got some foundational pieces in place, you're ready to really take your business to new levels, I want to invite you into my expertinyouworkshop.com. Go to expertinyouworkshop.com, join me and maybe some of my clients in the room for a 3-hour free virtual workshop where I walk through these pieces and we go deeper into each one of these things and we discover where your gaps are and what you need to focus on and what you need to put your energy behind to get it working and grow your business by 3 to 10 times. And I want you to know that most of the time when people come to me and they're great at what they do and they're already marketing, they're already selling things, maybe they've been in their business for years, I can typically help them 3 to 10 times their prices and bring in new clients at those higher fees within as little as 70 to 6 or within as little as 7 to 60 days. Yes, because they've already got those people sitting out there in their network. They just don't have the right pieces in place to be able to get them as a client. So, if you could bring in higher paying clients for 3 to 10 times more in the next 7 to 60 days, then we should have a conversation. Don't wait to go to my workshop. Book a call with me at acarden.com and let's take a look at your business because this is the first step to growing and scaling 3 to 10 times without doing more. All right. Thank you so much. I would love to hear your takeaways. Thank you for being here. God bless you and have an amazing and wonderful week. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.